Hello, 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 beautiful souls. I am Rhea Joyner, founder of By the Books Accounting Services and the Rainmakers Club. I've spent the last over 28 years helping entrepreneurs clean up their books, stay out of IRS trouble, and go from broke to boss with real strategy, not stress. This space is for those of us who are legacy driven, heart led, and serious about making money a non factor. And by non factor, I mean being able to do whatever we want in life and not having to worry about a dime. So go ahead and drop in the chat where you're joining from. I love to see how far our movement is reaching every week. Financially free entrepreneurs don't move randomly, they move intentionally, right? And that's where we're all trying to be. So let's dig in. Let's talk mindset. You don't have to wait to have money to start moving like a millionaire. You decide first. I want you to imagine walking into a room and carrying yourself like the version of you that already makes 7 figures. How would you talk? What decisions would you no longer delay? What excuses would no longer fly? Tracking my income, facing my numbers, and planning with purpose. That is what I call internal wealth, right? If you don't believe in your ability to lead, grow, and manage money, it doesn't matter what's in your bank account. It starts with belief. Then it moves into behavior. So let's break it down a little bit more. Millionaires value their time. They protect their calendar. Millionaires don't just make money, they multiply it with strategy. And millionaires surround themselves with accountability and mentorship. Most people aren't broke because they don't work hard, okay? They're broke because they don't have systems. I've worked with clients who were making 6 figures and still felt broke because they didn't know what was truly theirs. If you can't answer what did I earn this week without guessing, it's time to change that. You need this habit, okay? I call this the 10-minute money review. Every week, you log into your accounts, you list your income, expenses, and current balance. You reflect on where you need to adjust and on any upcoming payments or big changes or anything else that you need to identify in that moment, right? It brings peace, it brings clarity. And when your business feels peaceful, it becomes powerful. That's it. 10 minutes weekly, okay? It's a habit that changed my entire business. Clean books. You need a financial command center. I don't care if it's like QuickBooks, a spreadsheet like our small business income track account, small business bookkeeping tracker. There's so many of them out there that you can use, right? You can build a system with your bookkeeper, just have one. No more shoe boxes, no more crossing your fingers during tax time. Clean books equals clean business, which equals a confident CEO, okay? Data-based decisions. Stop asking your gut to make financial calls when you haven't looked at the actual numbers. You deserve to know if that launch you did was profitable, if your team is a smart investment, if you can afford to scale. Like, data tells the truth. Let's use it. No more emotional money moves. Look at your numbers. Let them guide you, okay? Pricing, spending, hiring, all of it should be data informed. And then finally, pay yourself like a boss. I saved this one for last because it's the one that too many people skip. I have systems in place to make sure I get paid on time, consistently, and with intention. That's how you build real wealth, right? When I started paying myself first, it changed how I viewed myself and how I ran everything. You deserve to be paid like the CEO that you are. All right, let's be real. Avoidance is expensive, right? Every time you say, I'll do this later, I'll deal with it later, you're stacking up costs. Money from late fees, overdrafts, missing deductions, costs. Mental energy from overthinking and second guessing everything, costs. Time from fixing mistakes later, costs. So avoidance is costing you money, it's expensive, but clarity is power and clarity is healing. And just having that piece alone is priceless. If I could wave a magic wand right now and fix one money headache for you, what would it be? Let's talk about systems. And by systems, I'm not talking about spreadsheets, okay? So chaos is showing up to your business every day, putting out fires. Systems are showing up and working a plan. Systems are rituals, the routines, and the responsibilities that keep your money flowing, right? They're how you build legacy, not just income. So here's what a system can look like for you. Looks like us creating a calendar reminder every Monday for your 10-minute money check-in. Automated transfers into your tax, savings, and profit accounts. One centralized dashboard that shows you what's going on, and having a relationship with a pro like me that can answer the right questions for you. So let me ask you this. Would you get on a plane with a pilot who said, I don't follow checklists. I just kind of feel it out and do what I want to do in the cockpit, hit the buttons I want to hit? Would you get in that plane? Would you fly with him? Of course not. Your finances need structure too. Systems build safety, and safe entrepreneurs scale. That's what we can help you create in the Rainmakers Club. Now, you don't need another hustle. You need a system that builds freedom. If this message is hitting home and you're ready to stop winging it and start moving like a millionaire, I invite you to join our Rainmakers Club. You've got options. Our weekly Secure the Bag Money and Mindset Mentorship webinars are normally $14.99 per webinar. When you join our Rainmakers Club, you receive so much more. In the Opal level of our Rainmakers Club, you receive access to all of our weekly mentorships like this, the replay history, Q&As, our private community of legacy-driven entrepreneurs. We have game nights and much more. You receive all of that for a subscription of $27 a month. If you are already a By the Books client, tax client specifically, you are automatically receiving all of those benefits in our Pearl level Rainmakers Club. So it is free for our current tax clients, all of the benefits that you receive in the Opal level, as well as some additional help, assistance, and priority support. Now, you can upgrade to our Pearl Plus as a current client by prepaying for your next year's taxes through our subscription service, where you don't have to pay for the taxes all at once or use a bank product that costs additional fees. You can just pay monthly over the year in a subscription, the exact same price of the return at the current price. You would not be subject to any price increases, so your prices would be locked. You would also receive our peace of mind guarantee, our audit protection program, as well as a one-on-one tax planning session or business consultation appointment. In addition to that, you would receive early access to any events that we have, our retreats, boot camps, and masterminds. And yeah, you receive the comfort of knowing that you are covered. So if you are not a client of Buy the Books, you can become a member of our Rainmakers Club for a subscription cost of $27 a month. Or if you are a tax client at Buy the Books, you do receive the Rainmakers Club free of charge, and you have options as to how you can utilize that. And we want to make sure that we are giving all of our clients the attention and the value that they deserve. Now, we do have, just if you are interested in becoming a Rainmaker or learning more about our program, drop a Rainmaker in the chat or DM me so that we can get you some information. We also have a special announcement. We want to invite you to go deeper with me in a special 8-week boot camp. It's called Millionaire Moves, the boot camp, and it's based on the 8 wealth building strategies inspired by the Millionaire booklet by Grant Cardone. So each week we'll cover a different mindset and money move that shifts you from chaos to clarity. Now, this is for entrepreneurs who are ready to move, okay? This isn't fluff. It's only if you're ready to move with strategy and create systems that scale. So with the weekly Secure the Bag mindset, money and mindset mentorship, those are they run about 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes, depending on the content that we're doing. But the boot camp will be 1 hour, like I said, 1 night a week for 8 weeks on the content that we will be covering. Now, let's recap. Wealth starts with a decision, okay? Millionaire moves come from millionaire habits. You don't need to be perfect, just consistent. Take small steps that compound, all right? And a little bonus, if you drop the word bonus into the chat or DM me, I'll send you a private resource to help start your weekly review routine immediately. All right? Thank you for showing up. Thank you for doing the work. Thank you for being a part of this movement. Okay? Remember, millionaire moves aren't made in a moment. They're made in motion. Let this be your motion.